If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos.
Aloha, our keto friends. We are very excited to be here. We're always excited to be here, are we?
Yep.
We are, because we are making ham and cheese ravioli. And they are really, really good. This recipe is featured in my keto air fryer cookbook, but we're going to share it with all of you because it's so delicious. And if you don't have an air fryer, it's okay. You can make it in an oven. An air fryer is just a high-powered convection oven. So let's get to it. I took the bottom out of my air fryer and I'm going to put a piece of parchment on it. And I'm going to spray this. I'm going to just spray it quick. You mind? Okay. I use my Primal Kitchen spray and set that aside. And all you need is very thinly sliced ham. You need some shredded cheddar and cream cheese. Now, if you can't do dairy, don't skip on over this recipe because you could use Kite Hill cream cheese. It'll taste just as good. So Micah, I want you to put the cheese into the cream cheese. And remember, if you're ever looking for any of my recipes, they're in the link below. So if you're looking for exact measurements, link is below. Kai, do you want to crack this egg into a bowl? We need to scoot. Can you scoot that way? Kai, you crack this egg into the bowl. Okay.
With a fork?
Just... And then mix that on a lot, Micah. There we go, Kai. Just keep the whole thing in there. There you go. And you put that in the garbage. And then we'll mix the egg up, okay? So mix that really well. And we're gonna make 12 ravioli. So mix that on up. And you're gonna mix the ravioli, dip the ravioli into here. And then we're using my favorite Porking Good panko. I always talk about pork panko, and everybody's like, what's pork panko? It's just finely ground pork rinds, and Porking Good has done it for you already. I love their stuff. They're a super nice small company, and they are really delicious. So I'm gonna put some of that into another bowl, okay?
Yeah.
There we go. Our pantry's filled with Porking Good pork rinds. They have great seasonings. I love their seasonings, and I'm going to show you, we're going to make a dip with it later. So that's perfect, boys. Okay, scoot on over. Now we're going to take, you guys back up. You're going to take one sheet. The larger your pieces of ham, the better. They just make better ravioli. And you're going to take a couple tablespoons and put that right on into the center. And then you want to fold the outsides in and then fold these over. So you make a square pocket. See, guys? Yeah. Do you mind grabbing me a hand towel? And then they're gonna go into the egg mixture. Thanks, Guy. You're welcome. Gonna mix it into the eggs. I need a little bit more room. This is a... Dip it into here, and then you're gonna dip it into the pork panko and coat this well, okay? A nice coat, and I like to use my hands. And then you end up with a ravioli like this. Now, have you guys ever had ravioli? No. When you put this down, make sure that the folded side, the edges are on the bottom, okay? So ravioli, it's delicious. Yeah. Dad and I used to go to this place called Mama Maria's. I know, I'm a mama and I'm Maria, but it's not my restaurant. It was this Italian restaurant in Hudson, Wisconsin, and they had crispy ravioli. This is better, okay? This is better. It's awesome. And then I'm just gonna repeat that. Do you wanna try to do one, guys? Okay. And teach your kids to cook. You will thank me in the future, right? Because then you don't have to cook. You could just say, hey, make me a steak or make me a hamburger. And you could do that, right? Yeah, instantly done. Maybe a little bit more cheese in the middle. Just a little bit more. There we go. Do you have a joke for us, Kai, while Micah makes one? I should always tell you to think of a joke, huh?
Yeah. Outside.
Outside's in. Yep. There you go. There's your square. You want to wipe your hands off? Yeah. There you go. And then fold that over. Don't need this fork anymore. Here, Kai. Ditch that, baby. Oh, look at that perfect square. And then dip it in here. Both sides. Flip it. And then dip it into, oh, did it unfold?
Hey, I got a joke.
No, okay. Then dip it into here.
Yeah, I got a joke.
And use your hands to coat it. Okay, Kai, what's your joke?
What did the ravioli do when he was in the blanket?
I don't know.
He wrapped up. Yeah.
Good job, Micah. Awesome. There we go. Now, Kai, do you want to do one?
It's all better in my head, you know.
You want to do one?
Nah.
Okay. So when you're finished, when all of these are on here, you're going to put them into the air fryer. Okay. And at 400 degrees, you're going to turn on for about 10 minutes. And while that cooks, you're going to make the dipping sauce. Okay, let's get rid of that. That's all dirty. Thanks. All right, so we're going to make some dipping sauce. And you could make, we have all different kinds. We have jalapeno cheddar. This is a spicy one right there. We have onion and sour cream. And we have dill pickle, and we have ranch. So we could do all different kinds. What I did was I started with mayo because we want to make it dairy-free because we're doing the kite tail cream cheese thing. If you do dairy, you could use cream cheese instead, or sour cream, I'm sorry, sour cream. So we have our mayo, and I'm going to add a little bit of bone broth, yep, just to thin it out a little bit. I don't really like a thick sauce. I like it a little bit thinner. So this is how I make my ranch dressing anyway, my dairy-free ranch. So you get it to your consistency that you want it, and then whatever seasoning you want, you add it to it. Should we do ranch? You guys like ranch, right?
Yeah. Want me to put it on?
Why don't I have the ranch out? I missed the ranch. I'll find the ranch. Here we go. Uh-oh, what's going on? Here we go, here's the ranch. Sprinkle that on in there. And then you can just season it to taste. You know, maybe like a half a teaspoon in there, and then you mix it up, and then you just taste it. And if you want more seasoning, you add a little bit more. But that is how easy it is to make this ham and cheese ravioli with dip. And these are our finished products. You can see the ham and cheese ravioli, and you have your dipping sauces. Wasn't that easy, my friends?
Yeah.
And this pork panko is so delicious, you must try it. It makes great chicken nuggets. It makes great fish sticks. It's delicious, it's dairy-free,
Yeah.
and totally keto. What do you want to tell everybody?
Cook with your kids.
Yeah. Cook with your kids, everybody. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
If you want to change your life like I've changed mine with food, I would be honored to help you. Many of you don't know that I was twice my size. I had acid reflux. I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had depression. I had IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. And food changed my life. And not only did that happen, I get to eat good food, right? Good food. So if you want to eat good food, I have perfected meal plans made by me and personal help with supplements or modifications if you have Hashimoto's, if you have Graves, if you have IBS, if you have PCOS, contact me. I would be honored to help you. You can go to keto-adapted.com and find a lot of different options there for personalized help, or message me by commenting below on this YouTube video, or you can check me out at mariamindbodyhealth.com. Mahalo.
Sharing is caring. Share this video with your